Yeah.
Because people like killing competition.
Yeah.
If you kill competition, you kill quality.
Exactly.
Competition brings quality. If you're going to have people doing same things as you are doing,
Yeah.
all you have to do is make sure you up your game.
Yeah.
And this is how you keep yourself in check. So you don't kill quality, you don't kill competition in order for your people or for your industry to grow.
If anything, you need to encourage that, right?
If anything, let everybody do it. And then
Hello, my name is Masa of African Success Podcast. This is our third episode. My co-host is not here today. As I've said before, this podcast is about discussing African success. In other words, we interview Africans to talk about their success stories. And my guest today is Kgalaletso Mothoagae. She is a food safety consultant. She also an agro processor, and she has a company, Smetchar Foods, right?
Yeah,
right?
Smetchar Foods. Yeah.
Yes, Smetchar Foods. Kgalaletso, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for hosting me.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to actually ask you whatever I left out through on that introduction. I would ask you to maybe beef it up.
Okay. As she mentioned, my name is Kgalaletso Mothoagae, but I'm commonly known as Mesadi. That's my name for life, I think.
That's the one I knew.
Yeah, everybody knows that name.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm a food safety consultant through a company called SafeBite Consulting, and I wear two hats. I'm into food safety consultancy, and I'm also into agro processing. Yes. So I process products. I process different products. I already have two products in the market, which is chunky bottled chili, and then sweet and sour sauce, chili sauce.
Okay.
And the Smetchar Foods.
Yes.
And then I have SafeBite Consulting, which deals with safety it helps company comply to food safety standards and preferably global standards.
Yes.
So the global standards that we work with would be your HACCP, your ISO 22000, FSSC 22000, GAP, which is good agricultural practices.
Yes.
And also your good hygiene practices, you name it. So what we do, we help companies to go through the whole process if they want to certify into those global standards.
Yes.
So what we do, we help them through the whole implementation stage. And we leave them at a point where they can be able to certify, where they just audit ready for the certification process to start. And then after that, in the certification process, we also handhold them so that they can be able to, even if there are non-conformances, we also help them to correct them, corrective actions.
Okay.
So this is how we go through the whole process with the company. And also, we help people with formulations, product formulations. We can be able to help you formulate a product. You come to me, you tell me, this is the product I want to do. And then I'll be able to do the research and development and everything.
Yeah.
And then advise on the testing procedures, and also identify a lab where you can be able to test your product and make sure it's of good quality before you put it into the market, because it's very important.
Yeah.
It's very important for you to test the product before it enters the market.
Yeah.
Because what if somebody gets sick over your product and you haven't tested it?
Yes.
Imagine what that will do to your company. Yeah. So those are the things that I do basically. And then under SafeBite Consulting still,
Yes.
I'm a coach.
Yeah.
I've been,
You coach individuals or companies?
I coach and mentor individuals, companies, anyone.
Yeah.
So this coaching, the one that I've been doing in the past year, it's I was engaged by Trade Forward Southern Africa
Yeah.
to coach the women entrepreneurs through on export trade. So I think I've seen about 90 or so women graduate under the program that I coached.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Between
so
90 and what?
about 90 women
Oh
entrepreneurs.
my God, yeah.
So I was just training them on what to do, what steps to take when you want to have your product out there.
Yeah.
I mean, because Botswana, as we all know, is a very small country.
Yes.
And for
Market
you
is
to
small, yeah.
grow, you need to get out.
Yeah.
Get out of the comfort zone. Grow your market.
Yes.
And for you to grow your market, you need to have certain steps that you go through in order for you to get there.
Yeah.
Because out there, standards are detrimental. So you need to really comply to standards.
Okay,
And this is what we thrive on with Safe Bite Consulting.
I actually really like this one. I'll interrupt you. I like it also because I worked for Botswana Bureau of Standards. What I like about it is that now there is a AFCFTA, the African Free Trade Market, that with your coaching, with your training, I mean, really, I think it comes just at the right time, right? It really comes at the right time from where I'm standing, just listening to what you are saying, that when that framework is now really working, because I think it started working already. There is African standards and stuff like that. So listening to you, I'm thinking ahead. Yeah. So I really, please continue. I just wanted to make that comment.
Yeah. You're right. With after, I usually call it after.
Yeah, because it's really, it's AFCFTA. Yes.
So it's
an African Union thing.
It's a very good initiative.
Yes.
Because it gives you a broader market spectrum.
Exactly.
So if you are going to look at yourself and say, I want to see myself somewhere.
Yes.
This is where you start. Export is your biggest diamond.
Yes.
Because in Botswana, we don't have capacity, we don't have market. For you to be able to grow and see your growth, you should go into the market, into the export space.
Yeah.
And for you to get there, what are the things that you need to do before you can get there?
Yes.
Quality is the biggest thing. Quality is a key component when it comes to export. I'm sorry to say our quality in our industry is still lacking.
Yeah.
We still, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
Right now, not many people understand what quality is about. We have so many things in the market that haven't been checked. No quality checks, nothing. People just eat. And it's very dangerous to consumers.
Yeah.
So it is very key for somebody as a producer or a processor to understand what quality means.
Yes.
You can't do anything without quality. And I always tell people that I know it's a very controversial issue.
Yeah.
Because people like killing competition.
Yeah.
If you kill competition, you kill quality.
Exactly.
Competition brings quality. If you're going to have people doing same things as you are doing, all you have to do is make sure you up your game.
Yeah.
And this is how you keep yourself in check. So you don't kill quality, you don't kill competition in order for your people or for your industry to grow.
If anything, you need to encourage that, right?
If anything, let everybody do it. And then you'll see the quality will grow exponentially.
Yes.
So
agree.
it's very important to make sure you balance that.
Yeah.
You don't just say, I want my people to grow, and then you forget that quality is the main component of this whole thing. After is not going to help if the quality is still going to be low, because nobody is going to get out of the country.
Yeah.
Standards are clear.
Yeah.
If they say we want you to be HACCP certified, by the way, HACCP is a system that is used in the food industry,
Yes.
which talks to more like risk assessment of a product. So it's called hazard analysis critical control point.
Yes.
So this is where you start analyzing your product and see from my process flow, where do I have potential hazards? How can I control them? And how can I prevent them? So those are the things that you look at in your processes.
Yeah.
So you don't just produce when you don't even know what exactly are you giving the people.
Yeah.
So those are the things that is like a bare minimum. If you are going to export any food product, you are going to meet that weight without fail. Because America will tell you, are you HACCP certified? Europe will do the same.
Yes.
South Africa will do the same.
And those have very high standards, especially Europe.
Yes. And unfortunately here, people don't really understand what this is about. And sometimes we really need to be deliberate as a country in order for us to be able to see this. Because I remember when I was in college, tertiary, South Africa introduced HACCP for the first time.
Yeah.
It was around 2003, somewhere there.
That was when BOPS was still just a baby. BOPS, I mean Botswana Bureau of Standards, for those that don't know.
Yes. So South Africa was very, very deliberate. What they did, they said each and every manufacturer, food manufacturer, basic minimum, HACCP.
Yeah.
It was forced.
Yeah.
Like you really, really have to. Otherwise, you don't get into the market.
Wow.
So this is 2003 or whatever, somewhere there. Look at where South Africa is now. The food industry has grown exponentially, and it's quality products.
Yeah.
We look up to their products
because
they have instilled quality and they know what quality is about.
Actually,
and this is where we should start as a country.
Listening to you now, I often say we may not be doing we may not be doing things right, but where you are standing, you are Botswana, you are here, and we start somewhere, and we need to hear this more and more. Because really, when it comes to trade, there are so many kids that are, in the streets. They are actually graduates. There is nowhere to go. You could have actually set back yourself. That's why when I say this podcast is about telling success stories, I'm impressed by this one, because if you can do what you are doing now, and who knows where we will be in 5 years, how many people will go through your consultancy, and maybe somebody out there is going to listen. Like you are saying, we can't escape systems like HACCP, for instance. We cannot escape that. So I am really very impressed, and also the reason why I'm this impressed is that I kind of at least up to when you were working where you started, I am actually surprised that you are here. How did this happen so fast? This is where I don't know. How did you get here this fast? I know when you left work, that was not that long. And now the language that we are speaking, I'm like, how did that happen so fast? That only tells me the potential in Africa is here. It's crazy. And I'm actually proud to say that. So can you tell us just a little bit of how did you move from I'm leaving work to, you left in what, 20?
Last year.
And already you are doing this, you are a consultant, you are doing all these things, you have gone training, all these things you have, there are, did you say 90?
Yeah.
90 people already that you have trained. For me, that's a lot in such a space of time, because somebody may have been like, this looks like a far-fetched kind of dream. I'll just sit back. What is driving you to do that? How did you do it so quickly?
I've always been passionate around food.
Yeah.
Well, my background is food science and technology.
Yeah.
And my passion dates back to the day I started my course. I've always been passionate to a point where my lecturers were always amazed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had very, very amazing lecturers in my entire school. So very, very good ones, by the way. I remember I have the best lecturers, 3 of them. I always remember them. I don't know where they are now, but they were amazing.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in Cape Town, I had a lecturer called Dr. Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's white. That woman was a microbiologist. She was my microbiology lecturer. She believed in me.
Yeah.
She believed in me because I was interested. I was keen to study my course, and I was happy about it.
Yeah.
So I always exceeded my limits.
Yeah.
So she was happy with it. And then I had another one who was organic chemistry. He taught me organic chemistry, Dr. Mpuru. He's from Lesotho. He was actually my only black lecturer there.
Yeah.
He was always amazed.
Yeah.
Because he always told me, you know what, my child, he called me my child, you are amazing. Don't even stop what you're doing. Keep pushing. And I've always had that. And I knew this is my field.
Actually, that way also, before you go anyways, that also go for something. I always felt like, had I gone for things I really loved, maybe I would be further than where I am today. Because for some of us, when we grew up, we are taking anything that you see, anything. Somebody says, go to university.
Anything that can get you into
go
the
to university and just do anything, really. As long as you are at, you've studied at university. It didn't necessarily matter whether you were passionate about that or not. So when I hear you have passion for food, actually, I think I know that much. We've eaten some of your... the Smetchar foods. At least I know about the Smetchar foods. I've seen cakes, everything. So that's why I'm saying also passion helps.
Passion.
Doing what you love help.
And interestingly, at first I wasn't, I've always been a cook. I've always.
Yeah.
Like since I was 10.
Yeah.
I mean, at 10 years, I would cook for my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people would wait for my soup. I had the best soup in the house.
Wow.
At 10. And after that, I went to high school. High school, I did food and nutrition.
Yeah.
I aced it. But after school, when you leave, high school, you are just confused. You don't know what you want to do.
Yeah.
There are so many courses flowing in, and you don't know where to go.
Yes.
And I remember I wanted to do IT. I was admitted at Monash for IT. My brother, I have an elder brother who's a bit stiff.
Yeah.
I mean, he keeps me in check.
Yeah.
So I remember I told him, I applied for IT. Monash has accepted me. He was like, Monash? At the time, Monash was new in South Africa.
Yes.
It was from Australia. And I was just excited that I'm going to South Africa.
Yes.
And she was like, no, you're not doing that.
Yeah?
IT, no.
He definitely knows you.
Yeah. And he was like, go for your course. You know which course you need to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I want food. And then he said, food and nutrition. I was like, no, food and nutrition is too shallow.
Yeah.
Because I've done it and I want more.
Yeah.
I want technical. So that's when I chose food science and technology. he really drove me to go there.
Wow.
And I realized when I got there that this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really messed it up. But fortunately, I had advice.
Yeah.
Because usually when you finish school, nobody's there to advise you.
Yeah.
You just floating. Whatever
Sometimes they
goes.
don't advise because they don't know any better.
Yes, because they don't know better. So yeah, and then I moved from my lecturers there, and then my course was divided into diploma and degree.
Yes.
So I did my diploma. I graduated with the lecturers that I was talking about.
Yes.
And then when I was on my way from Cape Town, in fact, before I just finished, somebody called me and said, BMC, Botswana Meat Commission, has advertised a post. They want a food technologist. I then applied, even before I got my results.
Whoa.
I applied. And then when I applied, when I was on the bus, I remember on my way back to Gaborone, I was coming to Gaborone, I had a call. Can you please come for an interview on Monday? And I was like, oh, okay. And then I told them I haven't finished school yet. My results are coming in December. It was around November. So they were like, no, just come. And then I went for the interview.
Yeah.
And on the end of Jan, they called me that come and get offer letter.
Wow. When it's yours, right?
Then I was like, it was the most difficult time of my life. I have to decide on continuing school or getting a job.
Okay.
I remember I had few people asking for advice. I remember there's a brother of mine called, he's a friend to my brother. So he's called Peter. Peter Mtladinyana. And then I asked him, I'm stressed. I don't know what to do. And he was like, just go for a job. You study part-time and do... Yeah. And studying part-time. I thought it was easy. Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah.
So it took me forever to just get the leap of faith and start.
Yeah.
And then when I was halfway through my work at Bob's, I realized, no, man, recognition is not what I don't really get that.
Yeah.
Just by the virtue of me being a diploma holder is like you are not doing something right. And I felt like I need to do better. I need to grow.
Yeah, improve yourself.
Something has to happen. I took a decision. I am big on taking decisions that sometimes I end in trouble, but I do take decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody will be like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I'll get all sorts of advices. But once I decide on something, that is me.
People who take risks are the ones that succeed.
Yeah.
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 You'll never see anybody who really actually goes really as far as they want without taking those kind of risks. Yeah. It's better to fail actually than never try at all. So I'm impressed by all this. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the one thing that really caught me back to school. It's it's the truth. It might be sensitive or what, but it's the truth. I remember going to my boss, telling him we were complaining that we are not taken care of, no salary increase, and we don't have even scarce skill allowance.
Yeah.
Or even though our courses have that provision, but because we had diploma, they were not giving us that. And I asked him, why are you not giving us this? And where is our progression plan? What's going to happen? My boss said it blatantly to me and said, no, the thing is we don't have a plan for diploma holders, for technicians.
Yeah,
we were called technicians at the time. That thing hit me. That day I applied for school.
Wow.
And I'm thankful for that because that was a wake-up call for me.
Yeah.
Had I sat there, got all those allowances, got comfortable, I wouldn't have started.
Yes, sometimes things that look like they are actually working against you, they helping you.
Yeah.
Yes. So that what got you here.
Yes. I mean, there were so many triggers. You know, when you have being comfortable at work is not what I didn't get that. I was always on my toes because I needed to fight for everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to grow myself in order for me to be able to get all these things that people get.
Yes.
And this is what drove me. I was driven. I knew what I wanted.
Exactly.
And at some point, I felt like I'm suffocating.
Yeah.
Because I want to get out. I want to be out of this shell. I want to break this chain. Because I needed I've always felt I have a purpose to fulfill.
You're speaking like a winner.
I believe that. I believe this thing is just a purpose that I need to do.
Yes.
I need to save lives. I may not be a doctor, but I can save people's life in a different way.
Oh my God, I like it.
Because with food safety, it's protection of humankind.
Yes.
So this is what I want to do.
Oh my God.
This is what I want to pursue. And this is what I want to see myself helping more people every day.
Yeah.
Sensitizing more people. Awareness. I used to have a radio program with Duma FM.
Actually, I think I've heard. Yeah.
That was my sacred place. I was like the happiest when I did that. Unfortunately, I had issues with my employer. He wasn't comfortable with that. I had to stop it.
Yeah.
But it's like they stripped my heart apart. The day I stopped.
Yeah.
It was like something has been taken away from me.
That was another thing to get.
And that was another trigger.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the main reason why I left work. Because I needed to be free.
Yeah.
I needed to be able to do what I feel it's
your calling, right?
my calling.
That's your calling.
That's my calling.
Okay.
So I loved it.
Wonderful. Now, let's get to this one. I also know that you have Smetchar foods. Smetchar foods were actually, I wish we had a sample of Smetchar foods so that we see what it looks like. Do you see? I mean, you are doing so much. Do you even have time to prepare Smetchar foods, or you've hired people to do that for you?
Yeah, Smetchar comes a long way, hey?
Yeah.
Smetchar comes a long way. I mean, I started in the room. I started in my kitchen.
Yeah.
With 7 bottles.
Yeah.
First batch.
Yeah.
7 bottles. I started distributing my product and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
At first I thought, no, they're just trying to make me feel better.
Yeah.
But there's a point where I realized people really love this product. I mean, I have loyal customers.
Yeah.
Loyal customers. So I started it, and I have people that I've trained.
Yes.
That I work with. And so most of the time I work together with them, but I'm one person who is very, very, very quality oriented.
Yes.
Anything I do, it has to be on top of the game.
Wow. Yes. I love
So
that.
I make sure that whatever is done is done properly.
Yeah.
So I have to actually be there.
Yeah.
To show people what to do. And now I've trained them to a point where I can actually leave them and do. And I told them, my product, you taste it today.
Yeah.
The next day, 2 years later,
It tastes the same, right?
same taste.
Wow.
Consistency.
Yeah.
I love consistency.
That is wonderful.
Yeah. So this is what Smetchar does. So it thrives on safety. It thrives on quality. And Smetchar is a product that is not added preservatives. No
Yeah.
added preservatives, but it's got a shelf life of a year. Yeah. And
Wow.
I achieved that through my technical knowledge. And the processes that I use
Yeah.
are the ones that help me to be able to keep it that long, keep
Yes.
it safe for the consumer. So basically, that's what Smetchar is. Smetchar, actually, this name Smetchar, I'm going to tell you how it started.
Yeah.
I was telling my friends that I want to name my product, but it's something similar to Acha.
Yes.
So I was like, but I have a name. I never use it. It's Seto. That's my name that I mean, it's in my birth certificate, but I never use it.
That's your name.
Yes,
Okay.
Seto.
My God, I'm discovering so many things about you.
So Seto and Mesadi.
Yeah.
Those are the names that I used for
Yeah.
naming my company. So S stands for Smetchar.
Yes.
Comes from Seto, and then ME from Mesadi,
Oh.
and then Cha
Yeah.
was just the Tailia Acha. Because
yes.
because the product is
Yes.
almost like
now I get it.
Acha. So this is where Smetchar foods come from.
Oh.
Yes.
My God. That is wonderful.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm actually opening this is that when I come towards the end, I have to remember that your name is Kgalaletso. That is your official name and not Misadi. Now, as we go towards the end, where can people find you, really? People would want Smetchar, but where, actually together with your consultancy, where are you found?
Yeah, right now I'm working at the Pilani Incubation Yalia. This is where I'm based.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes. And obviously the product can be seen through calling us. We have a Facebook page, which
Yes.
is Smetchar Foods.
Smetchar Foods.
Instagram page, Smetchar Foods.
Yeah.
And Twitter. We're also on Twitter. And also we supply food lovers.
Yes.
We supply spa.
Yes.
But currently the spas that we only dealing with spas around Gaborone.
Okay.
Hoping that with time we're going to be able to get it nationwide.
Expand.
Yes, because it's listed nationwide. So
Okay.
we're going to grow slowly into nationwide supply.
Is there a number also?
Yes, our number is 75 999.
Yeah.
It's +267 75 999
Yes.
778. So that's the number you can catch us on.
Wonderful. We are coming to an end, but is there anything else that you'd want to say? Because we learned so much. I'm surprised. I'm impressed. By the way, I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. One thing I can say is in business is not a child's play.
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
It's not a child's play. There are days when you sleep on an empty stomach. You don't know what the next day is going to bring you.
Yeah.
But you keep pushing. And what keeps you going? Passion.
Exactly.
I am here because of passion.
I have no doubt about that.
I've been through hell and back.
Yeah.
But passion kept me going.
It goes you here.
Yes. So what I always advise people is pick something you love.
Yeah.
Something you genuinely love. And stick to it.
Yes.
Do it. And of course, your business needs to solve a problem.
Oh, yes.
Which problem are you solving as a business person?
Yes.
And look around your passion and see how you can help the next person.
Yes.
With a solution. And this is how businesses run, and this is how business grow.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So to be honest with you, passion kept me going. It's been the most difficult journey, but I make it through passion and also God.
Yeah.
Grace. Grace will always take you where you never thought you'd be.
Yes.
Because for me, you've been wondering why I ended up here after a year.
Exactly. Such a short period of time.
After a short period of time.
Yeah.
Things started happening.
Yes.
After I left work, because I was surprised myself. Let me share with you a short story how I got into the Trade Forward Southern Africa thing. I saw an advertisement, export trade training. People should come and train through. It was advertised through Business Botswana. Yeah. So the program was funded by UK government and then facilitated by Business Botswana, and then it was implemented by Trade Forward Southern Africa.
Yes.
So what happens is I applied as a trainee for the course.
Yes.
So before you get accepted, you have to go through an interview.
Yes.
So we set up an interview. And then when we went into the interview, I was interviewed by some lady called Beatrice in Namibia.
Yes.
So she said, we started the conversation on an interview. Yeah, she's asking me questions.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
In the middle of the conversation,
Yeah.
she just started laughing.
Yeah.
She burst out laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing?
Yeah.
She was like, no, it's because you are the one who should be interviewing me.
Oh my God.
With all that, with the rich resume that you have, you need to be interviewing me.
Oh my God.
I was like, really? And she was like, yeah. And she was actually, because it was on Teams, she actually wrote her number
Yeah.
on chat.
Yeah.
Take this number, call me after this.
Yeah.
She gave me her number.
Yeah.
So, because I need you to talk to someone. And then after that, I sent her the chat and she referred me to somebody.
Yeah.
And this person was like, we're actually looking into opening a Botswana chapter.
Yeah.
And we want you to be part of the founders of the Botswana chapter. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
This is hectic. And then I started, they sent, this same lady sent me a link.
Yeah.
Said, please apply for this. When I open the link, I realized it's an application for coaching.
Oh.
So they've now moved me away from training.
a trainee now.
Yeah, now they want me to get into the coaching pool. And I applied. After I applied, some lady sent me an email from Cape Town.
Yes.
Shireen. Her
Yeah.
name is Shireen. Shireen sent me an invitation to an interview. Then here I am on an interview with Shireen. She's in Cape Town.
Yeah.
She starts interviewing me. She interviews me. And she's like, I'll send the contract
Yeah.
for you to sign. In the middle of the interview.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, what's going on?
Oh my God.
So the contract was sent through. I signed the contract. I started teaching.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they just gave me the material and they were like, you're good to go.
Oh my God. Viewers, you are hearing that for yourself. You are hearing that for yourself from Kgalaletso Mothoagae, and you got her contacts, so you can contact her there. And now I would ask that if you like this video, please subscribe, make comments, and notification bell is there too, so that you receive each time we produce other videos, you see them. Thank you for watching. Kgalaletso, I nearly said Misadi, which is also okay. Thank you for showing up. and giving us so much.
Thank you for inviting me.